They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blue Hens offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gators in the hurry up. They'll run it. It's Clark. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Keeps the play going. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the quick grab. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect the ball.
And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Blue Hens are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Gonna run it. It's ball. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Gators decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every...
It's a running one. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed behind the line. It's Patterson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Oh, he's got a chance. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Buys a little time. Quarterback gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. He'll do it himself on the draw. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips a tackle. With the catch, it's ball. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Patterson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Gators want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They'll try to snap it quickly. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Snapped it in the shotgun. Catch in the middle. It's ball. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Might be looking to run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. Turning on the Jets. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Second down, he'll throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Patterson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Blue Hens will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for first down.
They're going to ride this running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's LeBoy. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's LeBoy. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got it in the middle, it's ball. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And his throw is incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They go to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. A 3rd down try for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's in open space downfield. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fighting off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move, it's Clark. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Reads it, fires complete. And the Blue Hens get it past the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
17 on the play. And first down for the offense.
We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Brown wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's LeBoy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the tailback. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down from the 40. Quickly to the tight end. Wide open spaces. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's the handoff. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Florida. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. The hand to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. It's a seam wide open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown will throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move at the 30. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The handoff keep working on that clock. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? On the run, it's Ball. Finding an escape route. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. And the Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They booted away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Grabbed in the backfield. It's LeBoy. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
1st down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds a little space. Oh, a lot of space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. To the air on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.